This is The Space Shot, episode 230 for December 30th, 2017. Some of my favorite episodes for 2017. Hey everyone, welcome to The Space Shot, your daily space history, pop culture, and news fix. I'm John Molnix. Thank you to everyone that has started following the podcast over the past few months. 2017 has been an incredible year for me. I started the podcast and have been writing and producing a daily episode for 230 days in a row. It's been an incredible amount of work, but definitely worth it. I'm counting down to the end of 2017 with a list of my favorite episodes of this year, and I'm linking to them in the show notes. If you're listening through a podcasts app, you may need to click on all episodes or see more episodes depending on the app that you're using. The first episode I want to mention is an older one. Episode 9, It's a Beautiful Day in the Stellar Neighborhood, is where I talk a little bit about Mr. Rogers, space, and the podcast. Episode 9 is one of my all-time favorites. In episode 40, we talked about digital amnesia, which is the loss of the ability to read old websites, or when you can't open like an old file format on a new computer. This is a problem for historians and the public, one that continues to plague my research efforts in some of the episodes. Episodes 57, 58, and 59 were a 3-part series where I talked about Telstar and some other space history topics. I enjoy doing the multi-part episodes, and this was a fun one to research and produce. The next one I want to talk about is episode 61, where we discussed the arrival of New Horizons at Pluto. The New Horizons mission isn't over even after the Pluto encounter. There's still a lot of science to be gained with encounters for some other smaller objects way out in the solar system. Episode 74 was a fun aerospace-focused episode where I talked a little bit about the Comet, the first passenger jet. Episode 124 was a bittersweet one to record. I heard Cassini's end of mission as it happened. It was quite an emotional moment because this was a mission I had followed since I was a kid in school. Other episodes that I am very proud of doing are all of the Cosmosphere podcast episodes that are available here through the Space Shot feed or by searching the Cosmosphere in your podcast app of choice. Being able to volunteer my time to produce that podcast has been an incredibly rewarding experience, and I'm looking forward to the episodes in 2018 for the Cosmosphere. I've got many more stories to bring you over the coming weeks, months, and years here with the Space Shot, so stick around. It's going to be one awesome ride. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast. I'd appreciate it if you could leave a review on iTunes. If you leave a review, screenshot it and send it to me at John Molnix pretty much everywhere on the internet, and I'll shoot you a Space Shot sticker and a little thank you. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button, that way you don't miss any of the daily episodes. As always, the show notes have more information on today's episode. You can hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, find me at John Molnix, I'm always up to chat. You can also connect with me on Facebook. Just search The Space Shot or click the link in the show notes. Tomorrow, my favorite news stories of 2017. I'm John Molnix, and I'll catch you on the flip side.